Hello Taurus, and welcome to the weekly love reading for couples from the 30th of January until the 5th of February. Can you believe we're in February already? My goodness. Taurus, I've pre-shuffled your cards. I'm ready to go. I'm just aligning them like the perfectionist that I am. Quick astrological update. We have a new moon in the sign of Aquarius on the 4th or the 5th, depending on where you are in the world. This is going to be a fantastic new moon to manifest anything that you desire when it comes to love, business, whatever it is that you want to bring in, money, wealth, health, whatever it may be. I see health very strong here for you in this reading. So great new moon to put pen to paper. This is where you make your wishes, you manifest. If you don't know how to do a new moon manifestation, Google it. There are plenty of great people. Sara Prout's one of the great manifestors that talks about it all the time. That's her vibe, so go check her out. All right, Taurus, but let's get started. Weekly love reading for couples from the 30th to the 5th of January. You start off this period with the King of Cups. So this is beautiful. This is really kind of loving, giving energy. And I just want to have a look at what your building a stronger future. What your couple's reading was for last week, so I can remember. You know, this is really like this is the romantic of the zodiac, okay, of the tarot cards, right? So this is the someone that's quite like making the gestures, doing the cute things, really trying to build a connection. What's cute is that you start off this week with the card of Capricorn, the Devil, coupled with the Four of Wands. So a Capricorn could be quite strong in your life, someone that you see as being more than just your partner, like having marriage potential, or you could be moving in with your partner this week. This is a card of home, of relocation. If you are moving, you know, a word of caution, you've got two sevens here, so, you know, sevens are a transitory kind of energy for me, but just be careful with your words and what you say. You know, one of the beautiful aspects of your sign is that you are so grounded and strong and very determined, but you can also be very stubborn. And when you fixate on an idea, sometimes you lose sight of what it is that you're fighting for, and it comes across as just arrogance. So just be mindful of that, okay? Particularly for those that are moving house in this time period or this weekend, because I see it being quite stressful, and you taking that out on your partner, but not meaning to. As you get to the weekend, I have the Queen of Wands coupled with the Seven of Cups. So the Queen of Wands speaks about someone that's very, you know, passionate, driven. She's the entrepreneur. She's, you know, learnt many lessons to get where she is. She's very charming, okay, very worldly, very good at what she does. And coupled with the Seven of Cups, it's an energy that speaks to me about empowerment, mixed with a little bit of daydream. So it's almost like you're feeling on top of the world. And it's quite funny, like the Seven of Cups can be illustrated as having many different options. What cups do you choose? You'll hear so many different meanings about it. But this card's really interesting because it shows someone that, for me, it's like that Titanic moment where they're standing at the bow of the boat, or I think that's what you call it, the front of the boat, and they're putting their arms out and, you know, I'm on top of the world. And I feel like that's where you're feeling at the moment with your partner. For those that are making the deeper commitments and are moving in together, or maybe you're just talking about that this week, then congratulations, because it looks really beautiful. I say that confidently because you have the Six of Pentacles at the center of your reading. So this is great. I feel like you and your partner are just, you're feeling like you're in harmony this week, you're vibing, you're flowing. Just as I said, be careful, watch your tongue with like how you can snap and be a little bit stubborn. But the person that you're considering, if you're not moving into house but you're talking about it, or if you're just dating and you're thinking about committing, or if you're thinking about even marriage, then just know that I really feel like this is a good person for you, okay? I feel like there's passion here, there's love, and that there's balance, there's harmony. Six of Pentacles means that it's equal, right? It doesn't have to mean that they earn the same amount of money as you, they have the same kind of family structure. It doesn't have to mean that. It just means that in your connection, with how you feel in that connection, it's equal. And, you know, it's allowing you to kind of let go of some burdens. This new moon coming in, the full moon would have shaken you up a little bit, and for a lot of us it did, certainly did for me. But this new moon coming in is actually allowing you to kind of let go of some burdens and maybe some stuff that you've held on to. sorry, I should say, because this card combination shows me a progression, right? 7 of Wands into 10 of Wands. So it's like stuff that you've held on to before that's kind of held you back and made you a little bit feisty and stubborn. You're now kind of releasing that and letting go and just being like, you know what? Why am I still holding on to that? Because another thing of your sign is that sometimes when you have arguments or fights, you'll get over them, but you still remember. Virgo is very similar to this. It's like you still tuck it away in your deep, deep subconscious and you remember and you don't let it go so easily. But I feel like you are letting it go, okay? Because you're wanting to build this stronger future, this foundation, having a deeper commitment. What's really beautiful is that as you go into this next period, so just after the new moon, you've got the 4 of Swords. Now, the 4 of Swords has many meanings, like all cards do. At the very basic of it, it talks about healing. It's like a reprieve from, it's the card after the 3 of Swords, right? Reprieve from heartbreak. So just taking that moment to kind of heal yourself after heartbreak. But in a different sense, it can actually mean introspection. So it is the lower vibration of the Hermit, which is the major arcana card for going within and needing to kind of find your place in the world. And you could be doing this as the new moon comes. I feel like a lot of people are going to be doing that. It'll be kind of like their true north in terms of where are they going and what do they want to achieve. And I feel like you're having that question with your partner. It's like, where am I going? What do I want to achieve? But you've got an extra card that came out with it that's just amazing, the 8 of Pentacles. So for me, this kind of is a clarify card to this to show me that you're actually being able to heal from whatever it is that's held you back, and now you're moving forward with your partner. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So you're having this progression from this card where it's even and now you're building this foundation, or you've already built it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing energy. And for those that are already married, coupled and living together, it could be about wanting to sell your home and relocate and actually getting like a very decent settlement for that home. It may not happen this week, but it's definitely coming. But I feel like everything's starting to align for you, Taurus. And, you know, you have some really incredible energy coming in terms of Uranus moving into your sign. And once that does, it's going to be a massive shake-up for you, okay, for the next 8 years in kind of how you're interacting with people, particularly with your romantic partner. It's a time for you, it's going to shine a light on your committed romantic partnerships and either furthering and deepening that or you know, going to the next level. So maybe you're retired or your kids are grown up and now you're looking at actually buying an investment property, or maybe you've just newly started dating and you're looking at moving in together. Either way, you're definitely furthering this foundation, as I said last time, and making a commitment this week. That's crazy. So you've got the card of mending, 52, and it's on that 10 of Wands. You remember what I was saying about how you're letting go of all this stuff? You're kind of letting go of everything that you've held on tightly. Even if you didn't speak your truth, you're letting that go. And for the cross-watchers watching and checking up on their Taurus partners, just know if they suddenly seem lighter, then they've let stuff go that they've been holding on to for a little while. Oh, that's funny. 52. Let me find this for you. Okay, so mending, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. What did I say? Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not even aware of it. Told you. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. There you go, Taurus. That was your reading for this week. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.